And I'm Mitsuki, and we have a special guest today, Andrew! Yay! And he is my professor of SuperIES program. So please let us know about yourself a little bit.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I am so excited to be here. Mitsuki, I'm so proud of her. She took her English to a new level, and now she is sharing it with everybody in the world. I like that. So my name is Andrew. I am originally from Toronto, Canada. Actually, I was born in England, but moved to Canada. One of the things I love to do is travel. The other thing I love to do is teach. So I put the two things together. So I left my Canadian university and came here to teach Mitsuki. So I love being in Japan. Here we are at Kansai Gaidai University, and it is a fantastic program.
So he's a nice guy and nice teacher, and he's also one of my trigger of starting my own YouTube channel. So I really appreciate it.
No
yes,
problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes. And so first of all, I want to talk about the difference between Japanese style teaching and Western style teaching, because I really feel like that the SuperIES program is a very Western style, so very different from the teaching style that I used to be in Japan, like high school. So it's like the atmosphere and teaching.
Okay. That's a great question. And now, I have a lot of respect for the Japanese education system. I have never met more dedicated students, hardworking students, and students who really care about themselves, but also they feel very heavy expectation from the people around them, including their parents. That can sometimes be stressful.
Yeah.
The system is a good system. Like many things in life, a balance is a great thing. The Western style, many people might think it is undisciplined. Many people might say it does not have enough focus on hard work. But somewhere in the middle is good.
Yes.
So, Japanese student with a focus towards hard work and a desire to do well, critical. But if you look at a university like ours and a program like ours, what we focus on is creating a classroom with trust. The idea is students can and should make mistakes. Don't be afraid to speak out. If you say the wrong thing, we'll correct it. One phrase we often use is it's not right or wrong way to do things, it's the right way and then a way that we need to create areas for improvement. Correct, encourage, and everybody in class support each other and make each other feel good. If you're at a university in an English-speaking country, speak out in class.
Yes.
If you're not perfect, it's okay. No pressure.
Yeah, this is what I want to ask the next question, so thank you. The question is that what is the most important things for Japanese students to learn or speak in English? So this is not afraid and confidence.
Definitely not afraid and confidence. And one of Mitsuki's earlier videos was about confidence, and we had a long conversation in class about it. If you're sometimes incorrect in a traditional Japanese classroom, not all, but traditional, and you're wrong, you are made to feel often that you've made a big mistake, you shouldn't do it again. So many Japanese students learn early not to speak out, not to give their opinion, because they're concerned for people saying you did a bad job or looking badly in front of their classmates or teacher. So the difference is try. Try.
Fortunately, I'm in Kansai Gaidai University, and I met the nice teacher, so I have an opportunity to speak out in English. But before entering the university, I don't have an opportunity to speak to the native speakers. So of course I loved English, and I really wanted to speak and learn English, but it is too difficult. So what is the effective way to learn or speak for that's in the situation? Like
That's a great question, and really that's one of the great things about the internet, the web, and about channels like this. Because it really, because it really lets us do things that are much different than what we would normally do many years ago. So most Japanese students have a good foundation of English, particularly grammar, throughout their high school and earlier years. But how do we take it to the next level? What is most important is to make it a focus of your day-to-day life. And what I mean by that is watch movies, listen to music, English, but don't just be what I call a passive listener. Be an active listener. Passive, just sit there and watch a movie. Active, think about it, get involved in your mind, replay, summary, what happened in the movie, what do I think about the movie, and then speak out loud in English. Even I encourage, record yourself, listen to what you sound like, work on your pronunciation. But also, there are more formal ways. We use TED Talks, BBC, more academic style listening. You can pick subjects you're interested in. That definitely will help you. But the key, try and do a little bit of English every day.
every day.
Feel comfortable, and maybe you can even find a friend online who is a native English speaker.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
And personally, I want to ask one question. What was the first impression of me, and what do you think about my English level, honestly? So pronunciations, because that I wanted to know about my improvement points of my English.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you bring up a good thing. Before I talk about you, let me just say that teachers are humans as well. So they respond to the students in the room. If a student is sitting close to the front, if they have a smile, if they're interested, if the teacher asks a question and you answer, the teacher realizes that. One big thing I say to students is, your teacher should know who you are. If you never answer a question, sit in the back and are very quiet, it's hard for your teacher to think about, who is this person? So, Masuki, what did I notice about her? Well, first of all, she has an amazing smile. She was always positive energy in the classroom. She was actively working. If we had a group work, she would do her best in that group work. She would always try and give her best activity. When I say I don't say when students do something wrong, it's not that I don't point it out, I do, but I try to suggest a way to improve. So all the time, it's how do I correct and get a little better. So this young lady is an amazing example or impression of someone who had a goal. Speak English, study abroad, be bigger, be creative, and use some of her artistic talents along with her language. And I would challenge all of you, think of ways that you can help grow. Don't step by step, day by day, word by word, develop your confidence. And I love what you've been doing on your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
I love what people have been saying, so keep going.
Yeah. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Yes. So every time on the first section of the class, it says that Happy Monday or Happy Birthday or Happy Wednesday. So my motivation is going up more and more every time.
I think the students in my class are great. They can. This is a good example of that. Now, is it perfect English or grammar? Maybe not. But that we can work with. But if you can be understood, you can travel the whole world, you can study at a foreign university, you can work on developing your English. But if you don't speak out, you don't start, you don't try, you'll never make it on that journey.
Yes, so the first video that's all.
All right.
Thank you. And thank you for answering the many questions.
No problem. But thank you for everybody for watching. Please subscribe, like, let's go. Yay!
And so I'm really glad to meet such a lovely teachers and lovely classmates. So thank you.
All right, let's go.
Bye.
Study hard.
Study
Bye-bye.
hard. Bye.